Hey everybody, welcome to Nerd Overload, the pop and geek culture show that, let me check the Magic 8 Ball. All signs point to you'll like it. I'm Josh.
I'm Sam.
And I'm Cody.
Thank you all for tuning in. We have a great show for you as always. We have a bunch of news to go over, a lot of movies, just a nice spread of all sorts of topics, of different genres of media.
Hey, it's not all video games this time.
That's right. That's right.
How many sides did the dice inside the Magic 8 Ball have? Is that a D20 in there?
I don't think it was a D20. I think it was a D8.
D8?
Yeah.
That's not
either
very
a D8
many.
or a D6.
It's either, I thought it might
It's
have
not a
been 12.
D6.
Well, the next time I see find a cheap Magic 8 Ball, I'll just crack it open.
Get that dice out of there.
Get that dice out of there and have some of the sweet juice.
The delicious Magic 8 juice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, then I'll get the powers. And then I'll get the money. And then I'll get the women.
You'll become clairvoyant.
Yes.
Sorry, and now I'm remembering.
That's how I get my superpowers.
You drink the inside of a Magic 8 Ball, you gain its clairvoyance.
That's right.
Now I'm just remembering that Venture Brothers villain that was just an 8 ball.
Oh, yeah, and it was on his chest, and he would shake himself violently.
Yeah.
Wasn't he blown up with tiger bombs?
Yeah, Underland.
Baron Underbite.
In Underland.
In Underland, yes. All right, so enough chitter-chatter. Let's go ahead and jump into things we have been checking out.
Check it out!
All right, some things we have been doing this past week or so. I have a couple that I just want to go ahead and rattle off right at the top.
Do it now!
First off, I have to mention, I am related to an internet pseudo-celebrity now. So, my dad, the illustrious host of Long Play on WZMO, Greg Dunham, he works down at Nationwide Arena, and a couple weeks ago, Renee Rapp, a musician that I have no recollection of her songs.
I've heard the name.
Yes.
The name is familiar to me.
That's
Until
about it.
this happened, I didn't know who she was.
Right.
I don't follow.
Well, their concert was going on, and he was, working the upper bowl like he always does. He loves working in the upper bowl, and he loves talking to people.
Your dad is pretty personable.
As much as he loves hockey and concerts and everything, he loves being there, but talking to people is really his pride and joy when he goes to those things. But anyway, he was, he chit-chats with people a lot of times up in the nosebleeds. And for this concert, they had a stack of upgrade tickets. So that, if there were people that were up in the nosebleeds or something like that, if they wanted to, because they're videotaping these concerts for a concert tour video or whatever, and they basically need more bodies on the floor. So they will upgrade people in the top 2 or 3 rows down to floor seats, basically, for free. And he did that with a couple of groups of people. And unbeknownst to him, one of the groups, was videoing him for TikTok. And and it finally went on, and on the TikTok and everything, on the TikTok.
The TikTok.
Yes. I caught it on the Google, but it has over 4,000 likes and a couple hundred shares.
Your TikToks and your pudding pops and your
Yep, your flat tops.
flat tops.
Yeah,
Your stickers and your electronic dance music.
and your Nintendos. And the video it's real simple. It was this this group of women that were talking to him. And the thing that stuck out was they asked him, Greg, we love that you're up here. You're doing a great job. Have you had a chance? Did you meet Renee Rapp when she came in? And he just goes, I haven't had the pleasure, but I know she'd love to meet me. And there have been people in the comments of this thing tagging Renee Rapp saying, "We know you'd love to meet Greg." Hashtag get Greg a raise. Hashtag come meet Greg. This, that, and the other. And it's actually gotten back to some of his regular season ticket holders in, for Blue Jackets games. And they have commented on it as well, going, "Oh, Greg's the best. Everyone out in Nationwide, they're so friendly and helpful. But Greg is the best." So, yeah. So the other thing I've checked out, Hell Has Frozen Over. I've watched an anime as a checkum. It rarely happened, but I have watched a new show called Tojima Wants to Be a Kamen Rider. Yeah.
I too have watched it.
You watched the first episode with me, yes. So the whole thing, it's based off a manga, like most of them are, but it is this guy who, as a kid, loved and was obsessed with the original Kamen Rider, well, all of Kamen Rider, and wanted nothing more than to become Kamen Rider. And Kamen Rider's it's like Power Rangers, but instead of multicolored team, it's one guy, usually bug
Just to say,
themed.
but it's much cooler.
It's much cooler. It's actually a little more serious.
Sometimes.
But as he grows up, he's not delusional. He knows Kamen Rider doesn't exist. He's never going to get powers. But
He's never going to become a cyborg.
he's never going to... At one point, he screams, "Shocker, come take me! Make me a cyborg!" But he is now a 40-something construction worker who has, honed his body to, physical...
to
peak-
Kamen Rider levels.
Kamen Rider levels or close to it. And but he's like, I had to sell all of my... He sold all of his memorabilia because he lives in a one-room, apartment. And he goes, the thought of dying alone in an apartment filled with Kamen Rider memorabilia from floor to ceiling makes me very sad. But anyway, he's out, he's doing stuff. He's at a street festival, and a group of petty thieves show up with the Shocker, the bad guy, Mook masks, doing the bit because that's like their gimmick. So he steals a child's Kamen Rider mask.
No, he paid for it.
Oh, that's true. He did pay for it. You're right. But it's not like
He would never steal.
That's true. He is the
He's
the
the
champion
hero.
of justice. That is, yeah. But and it's not like a full helmet or anything like that. It's like the old Halloween 80s masks with the elastic string going behind it. And
Something
kind
you cut your tongue on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
the
about
one
to
that cut
say,
your
you
tongue
cut
on,
your tongue
yes.
on the mouth hole.
exactly. And no costume, just wearing his regular clothes in this mask, and beats the tar out of him, and is slowly becoming a realistic, in quotes, Kamen Rider. It's great. That first
Yeah, it
episode
was a good.
awesome. Yeah.
It was an entertaining watch. It has a very unique look, almost like a realistic
Almost.
kind of look to it.
Yeah, and it's realistic look until it's not.
Yeah, I mean, it's not Moe look.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's not like standard anime
yeah.
wackiness.
But it also is.
It also is standard anime wackiness. The one thing that's really cool about it is produced by Toei, who own Kamen Rider. So they're able to use all the music. They're able to use all scenes and clips.
Sound effects, all that kinds of stuff.
There's a flashback when he was a kid that he's watching one of the first episodes, and it I swear it was rotoscoped.
Yo, it either was, or they just threw a very convincing filter over the footage.
the original, the live action. Yeah, because the animation's much smoother, and it does look. The scenes are cut shot for shot.
And
from the
some
actual
of
show.
the stills are just barely airbrushed photos too.
Yes. Yeah. But it's 2 episodes are out now. I don't know how long the series is going to go. I imagine it's probably going to be 10 or 12. It's not going to be a full thing.
I'll say,
They can stretch an anime. They can
that's true. They
really
can
stretch an
it.
anime.
but Red Ranger Becomes an Adventure in Another World only went to I think 12 or 14 episodes.
That's kind of what I'm. Yeah.
I definitely liked it way more than that.
Yeah. Oh, I agree.
Well, yeah, it's
Different energy.
it's different. Yeah,
One, it's not an isekai, and two, it was way more grounded. It's grounded in reality.
It is
kind of, because he
kind of.
does fight a bear.
He does fight a bear, and the bear does think inside his mind that you get to hear. I thought he was a normal human. What is this?
It's grounded about as much as Yakuza, which that's fine.
Speaking of, it seems to be the main villain. It looks like Kiryu.
Yeah.
He has the white suit, the red shirt, everything.
Yeah.
The slight pompadour.
Yeah,
whole
he
9
is.
yards.
He is. He's definitely dollar store Kiryu.
Kiryu doesn't have that anymore. Now he's just got some shaggy hair.
That's true. Yeah.
I mean,
Well, hey,
he's older.
Yeah. He gave up the life too.
He's
A couple of times.
He's a cancer
Yeah.
survivor at this point.
Yeah, that's true.
In Infinite Wealth, he's bouncing back from chemotherapy, kind of. That's why he's not as powered up at the beginning of the game.
I still need to
not to spoil it.
I still need to
but-
play that. I bought it. I actually bought it the other day for $15 when it was on. It was a Prime deal.
Yeah. I still have Like a Dragon that is downloaded, ready to go. I just haven't started it because I know once I start it, I'm not going to want to stop
You should
playing
stream
it.
that.
I should.
That'd be a good one.
Did you see
stream.
they're doing a Kiwami 3?
I did
Yeah.
see that. Yeah. Yeah, well, the Kiwamis are remakes.
Remakes of older.
Remakes of the original ones because the first handful, every game, like most series, every game is like leaps and bounds better than the last one as far as technology and like
Mechanics and
stuff
things like
that.
The engine of the later games is so much better than the old games
Yeah,
are.
and the Kiwami ones they're using the engine from the new games and
to make old games.
to tell the story from the old games. But getting back to this,
3 was the one I was at when I stopped when I was playing through them
The originals.
chronologically.
Oh yeah,
Well, not chronologically, but in release
Yeah,
order. That's where I stopped because
Okay.
there wasn't a Kiwami, and the third one is considerably more janky.
it's rough.
Yeah.
It's rough, especially if you played 1 and 2 Kiwami and you've played the later games. To drop that low,
Yeah. Well, I
In
mean,
the middle
I
is-
had played 3 before when it came out on PlayStation 3 or whatever, and
Yeah.
then I walked away, played Kiwami played 0, Kiwami 1 and 2, and then went back to 3, and I was like, wow.
Wow, this
It's
yeah,
come a long way.
yeah.
Anyway,
Anyway,
We've
Sentai,
come
or,
a long
Kamen
way,
Rider.
baby.
yeah.
Virginia Slims.
Who else has got something? Don't everyone say something at once.
I watched the original Terrifier. Yeah, well, continuing to trying to watch spooky movies for Spooktober,
Sure.
and my girlfriend was like, "It's like, what do you want to watch?" I'm like, "You know what? You love the Terrifier series. I've never seen them." She goes, "Are you sure?
Are you sure? Are you ready for this?
Because they're gross." And I'm like, "Let's do it."
I've seen a trauma movie.
Yeah.
I could take this.
I like the first one. I think the first Terrifier is pretty good.
I just know of. I have no interest in it. But Art the Clown is. I mean,
He's very unsettling.
he's
Yeah.
just spooky enough.
The guy that plays him does
Looking-
an awesome job. He's a great mime actor.
Yeah,
Like,
and that's what you need if you're going to do a killer clown movie. You need to have.
And he's
someone
not just
who
a
can be
killer
good
clown. He's a killer mime. He literally makes no sound.
Sure. Yeah.
And like he gets stabbed and stuff, and he makes no sound. He doesn't scream.
And
he doesn't
that's-
grunt. He
and I
doesn't.
mean, yeah.
He doesn't anything like that. It's wild.
he does poop stuff in the first movie.
He does. He does. You don't see it.
No.
Oh.
You see the
But
aftermath.
it's
but it doesn't-
implied that he wrecks a bathroom wall
in a
with,
pizzeria.
with his. Well, it might not have been his. We
Yeah,
don't know
honestly.
if it's his poop.
Yeah, but he did write his name on the wall in it.
Yeah. That's kind of how you know his name is Art.
Yeah.
Well, they
Okay.
kind of bring it up in the little television.
It's a great
at the very
introduction.
Yeah.
beginning. But he is very unsettling.
Sure.
His facial expressions are on point.
I've
every
seen
time.
the pictures. Yeah, he's pretty. Yeah.
You should watch. The first movie is good. It is
Yeah,
worth watching.
should I watch it?
Yeah, you should watch it.
I did hear the subsequent ones get weird into like
His backstory.
angel stuff.
They get progressively worse.
Ah, gotcha.
I don't know. I know
Like a
they
magic
kind
sword
of
or something.
They kind of get into his like backstory of like who and what he is or whatever.
Like one of the final girls' dad is a comic artist and something. I don't. It's really stupid and terrible.
I mean, the movie did kind of subvert my expectations on who the final girl was going to be. There's like a part where like near the end of the movie where he's like terrifying this girl who is the final girl, and there's like a chain door or something, and she squeezed through it, and he can't get through it, and he's like trying to grab her and stuff, and she's like, just leave me alone, screaming at him and stuff, and he's like trying to get her, and then he just sticks like a bicycle horn through the door and just starts honking it at her.
Okay, that is pretty good.
I laughed so hard at that point.
is
I was
pretty
like,
good.
okay, I like that part.
The guy that plays Art, and I can't remember his name for the life of me, is the saving grace of the whole franchise.
My sister
Yeah.
actually met him not that long ago
Cool.
at a convention that she was working.
Oh, nice.
I think
Nice.
I think the director and writer seems like he kind of sucks.
Yeah,
I
well,
don't. I don't know. I don't go that deep into it. I don't know.
art versus artist, you know.
Yeah.
Art.
I didn't mean to do that. Whoops. I mean, that was a perfectly crafted joke that I came up with on my own. Wink.
Shine.
Then the third movie, Art becomes a side character in his own franchise.
Right,
Like,
because one of the
The pale girl.
victims becomes like an unhinged
yeah.
killer type as well,
And
right? I read the Wikipedia.
Yeah, it just
I got the
completely
Cliff
loses
Notes.
the plot. It
Yeah.
goes and then I hear the next movie is going to go into his Art's backstory, which we absolutely do not need
Well,
to
it
know.
sounds like the writer of these films is a complete hack.
Yeah.
Like they had a good idea for a one movie, and
Well, that's
all of a
not
sudden
even
did
the
not
original
even-
appearance of the character.
it was
Yeah.
a short, right?
Yeah, there was a short called.
I think All Hallows Eve is the name of the
Yeah,
collection.
All Hallows Eve. Yeah, the character is where he initially pops up, but he's not played by the same actor.
Gotcha.
I haven't seen that. I know of it because my girlfriend loves horror
Sure,
movies.
yeah.
So I get all this, through her
Cool. Okay.
Lord speaking to me.
I love horror movies. I have a Shudder account.
All right. Cody, what do you got?
Oh God.
Putting you on the spot.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about your Next Fest games that you played?
I mean, I could.
Yeah.
I mentioned the beginning. I guess I didn't on the show, so forget that. I streamed recently on our Twitch channel.
Twitch.tv/Nerd Overload.
Exactly. Three
plug.
games for Steam Next Fest, which is like a little event they do where everybody uploads a demo of their upcoming game. I played 3 of them for the stream. I actually had downloaded like 6, and I only got around to 3 of them. Mostly because Bubsy 4D was so good.
Spent a lot of time at Bubsy 4D when I was watching back, and that's great. It looked great.
Yeah, it is. I was completely surprised at
Also,
just
the fact
how-
that in our lifetime, a good Bubsy
There
game
Yeah.
is a good Bubsy.
that is self-aware.
Well, Bubsy was always self-aware.
No, I meant like self-aware that the series was bad.
Okay, yeah, he wasn't aware of that.
Yeah. How many times does he mock Bubsy 3D?
They only vaguely mention it.
Really?
Like, and you can unlock a skin that's his exact model from that game.
Oh, nice. Nice. The low poly and everything.
Yeah.
Excellent.
But he controls so well. It feels really good to control Bubsy for once in his life.
Nice. We should say Bubsy's a bobcat.
Yeah, he's a bobcat.
He's an
He
orange
was the
bobcat with a
star of several 16-bit platformers from the
varying
90s.
quality.
They're all bad.
Yeah.
None of them are good.
Yeah.
They already tried to bring him back once in like the 2012s.
Yeah.
Somewhere
Yeah, I
around
remember-
there.
I remember.
Shyster. That was like some shyster company that slapped something together, right?
It was the company that did the Gianna Sisters remakes, which were solid.
Okay.
But then this Bubsy game was hot trash.
yeah. Was that the one with the aliens and the yarn?
That's all of them.
That's all of them. Okay. Gotcha.
But yes, there was aliens in Yarn.
Okay.
But
Nailed
he
it.
also controlled like hot garbage in that.
Sure.
Which it's like, are you doing this on purpose? Are you making it bad on purpose like the other games? Because he didn't have to.
Honestly, until they this one came out and you say plays good, I kind of thought that was the point.
They're just bad games.
Yeah, they made them wrong as a joke.
As a joke. This one's actually it's a little bit funny too. The writing is significantly better than it has ever been in a Bubsy.
No, that's awesome.
I mean, it's a lot of wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
I think you need to have that with this
yeah.
character, though.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, you're just going to have orange slow Sonic if you don't have the wink, wink.
Yeah.
We
The
get the camera
biggest
fourth
laugh,
wall.
it got the biggest laugh out of me, and it's on the stream. It's a genuine laugh. When I was looking at the unlockable costumes, and one of them was called Hedgehog Mode, and it just puts shoes on him, and he's nude with a blur over his crotch,
Oh, that's good.
which is extra funny because he doesn't wear pants
doesn't
normally.
otherwise. Oh, the blur makes him even more nude.
Yeah.
It's like when Donald Duck gets out of the shower and he wraps a
Yeah,
towel
towel
around
around
him.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's actually got an interesting like toolbox of moves that feel good to use in 3D. It reminds me of like when Odyssey came out and people were using like Mario's dives and hat jumps and stuff to do crazy
Do wild stuff,
Like
yeah.
people are going to do wild stuff with Bubsy 4D.
No, that's awesome.
If they get it.
The only thing that was iffy is the combat. There's occasional bad guys and they're so nothing burger they might as well not be there.
Well, this is also a demo.
Yeah, it's true.
So maybe
it could be different in the full game. But
they might just be like, okay, this is a proof of concept almost.
Yeah. Because
So-
as it is right now, there's woolies and they will walk towards you and hurt you, and you hit the pounce button. And at home, kind of like Sonic's little homing jump he does in the
sure.
later Sonic games.
Yeah.
It's basically that, but even less feedback. Like,
Okay.
but even then, if it didn't have any combat, I think it would still be a fun platformer.
Just a puzzle platformer?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Man, you talked about the homing jump thing, and I could hear the sounds in my head. Ugh.
Yeah.
Boing, boing.
And then I also played Biomenace Remastered, which is a remaster of an old DOS platform game
It looked good.
where you're a mullet man with a gun shooting weird aliens. I
That's
love,
not Duke Nukem.
but it is
Yeah,
Duke
it's Duke
Nukem. It's
Nukem.
basically Duke Nukem. But I've always loved Biomenace, and I wanted to make a sequel to it so bad that I even have like a prototype that I've made.
I think I remember a sketch, or maybe just something you posted that looked similar.
Yeah.
There was also that I also was working on a game that was very much Duke Nukem and inspired.
I do
that-
remember that as well.
I forget what it was. Frank Fission.
Frank Fission,
That's
yeah.
what it was. Yeah.
Memory unlocked.
Yep. And the third game looked really interesting as well.
Yeah, it was called Road Out, and it's like a post-apocalyptic survivor thing where it's basically Zelda and driving a car around.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess Wind Waker, but the boat's a car, and it's Mad Max.
And 2D or bit.
Yeah, it's
8-bit. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's
16-bit
pixel
or
art,
something. Yeah,
but
pixel art.
it does. You can rotate the camera,
Oh,
which
really?
felt really disorienting.
Huh.
And I don't know if it really added anything to be able to do that. Mm-hmm. But it was a really neat game with a cool setting, and you're gaining more into the character's past as you go through the dungeons, and there's some sort of like test tube experiment. I don't know.
Very interesting.
But it
Very
was cool.
Yeah.
I would have liked to have. I mean, I didn't finish the demo, so maybe you do get another weapon. But the pipe and manhole cover shield combo that you have at the beginning kind of gets old pretty quick.
Yeah.
But it was interesting. It was definitely one I would check out when it comes out. Like, it has a
Yeah.
lot going on. The driving felt kind of neat. It felt a lot like the old like super off-road
Oh, sure.
games
Yes.
where
yes.
you kind of like also one of the side modes in Kirby's Air Ride where you
yeah.
have the overhead view and you rotate the car to drive.
Interesting. Well, no, again, I kind of bounced around the video a bit, but they all looked really good. They all look like ones I could potentially, pick up.
Yeah,
Seems awesome.
if you are interested in seeing me play these games, you can on our YouTube channel.
That's right. Plug. All right, so let's switch gears a little bit here and jump into the news. Breaking, this just in.
News.
News.
You say shifting gears every time,
I do.
and I feel like we need the sound effect of like shifting
Yeah, the
gears.
clicks. Yeah,
We
yeah.
need a
Like the-
shifter that
Oh
you
yeah,
can do.
that'll be the new button. Change
Change
it to yeah.
8-ball.
Yeah, there we go. That gives me ideas.
We
Yeah,
should
yeah.
all have steering wheels.
We should. Yes, the next one we're all gonna have steering wheels. We're gonna
You gotta
be
lean into the.
Yeah,
Lean into the bit.
we'll be leaning into the
Welcome
the bit
to the
and
nerd-
driving the show off a cliff.
The nerd
Yes.
overload mobile.
Initial nerd.
I'll get a green screen and we'll have like road
footage behind us.
behind
Nice.
us. Yeah, there we go. That's,
Like Naked Gun when he's driving the car.
and it'll slowly switch between like Old West
Oh,
and like
The constant coffee handing tea in the
Oh,
new
yeah,
Naked
that was
Gun.
such a good
Did I
bit.
talk about that? I finally did watch that.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did finally watch
Oh,
that.
man.
And it was
Yeah,
very good.
very
I loved
good.
it.
Yeah.
I loved it.
I think I want to like own it.
Yeah.
My favorite bit was the snowman.
The snowman,
The snowman
horror bit in the
bit.
middle. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god, I was dying.
Yeah, it was like a movie within a movie almost. It
Yeah.
was really, really cool. Pam Anderson legitimately scatting
Yeah.
for like a long time.
Well, apparently
She's good at it, yeah.
Apparently
It's
they
like-
wrote that
Yeah.
like word for like syllable for syllable, and she memorized it and
Oh
performed
my
it.
goodness.
She and I got interested and read her Wikipedia because Pam Anderson's been around, but I've never really.
She's
known
an
much about-
icon.
She's an icon, and yeah, I guess that was a skill. Like she did scat competitions as a
Really?
teen. That is a thing that she legitimately has done and can do. So
you-
that's why they wrote it into the film.
If you want more info, Google Pamela Anderson's cat.
Safe search off.
Oh no.
Oh, you probably have to take that out.
Oh, no, we're not. No, we're
okay.
not. Anyway, let's talk about some things that have been happening in
our-
the world of pop culture.
The nudisphere.
Yes. Start from the
Did you
top.
say nudisphere?
I mean, news. I tried to say news.
It came out nudisphere.
Yeah. And there's the episode title.
Hey, if I have to take my clothes off, you're gonna have to start paying me for this.
Well, we haven't set up the OnlyFans yet. It's okay. First, let's take it from the top. Let's talk about the Magic 8
Let's
Ball
take
show.
off our tops.
God. Yes, that Magic 8 Ball show.
So anyway, M. Night Shyamalan.
Yes.
Once celebrated film director, now joke.
Occasionally celebrated. He still does the good one every once in a while.
Well, when he does a good one, that's the twist
Yeah.
at this point.
What a twist.
I thought the Trap, was that the one? Trapped or Trap?
Trapped. Yeah.
I thought that was kind of fun.
Is that that was the one where they were in elevator
That's
and
Devil.
also Devil.
No.
That's Devil.
This one is
That's just called Devil.
Was that the Woods? The Woods one.
Trapped or Trap, whatever it was called, was we set up a Taylor Swift concert, but it's not Taylor Swift.
Oh, yes.
To trap a serial killer
I
who's
forgot.
taking his daughter to the show.
I forgot that was one of his films.
I have never heard about this one.
It gets way out of hand toward the end and
Mm-hmm.
goes on for a little too long, but it was fun while it
Yeah.
lasted, and conceptually,
Yeah. I guess I thought he went straight from the one with Dave Bautista where they're in the
Old
woods.
Beach. Oh.
Yeah. And then the beach what makes you old?
The beach, what makes you old.
Yes.
Oh, the one with Batista. That's
Not Cabin in the Woods.
no, 'cause
No.
that's a Joss Whedon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the less you say about him, the better. What was
can't-
it called?
We have too much news to go over. We
I know,
can't
no.
ruminate on this.
But
Anyway.
what was that movie called?
You look it up. I'm going to talk about Magic 8 Ball. Magic 8 Ball seems like it's going to be an anthology series of disconnected episodes, a lot like Outer Limits or Twilight Zone or something of that nature.
Yeah.
It's a horror anthology, which is cool. I wonder if the Magic 8 Ball is going to be something that is the through line in all of these.
It's the Lochnar from
Yes,
Heavy Metal.
It's the Lochnar, exactly. Yeah.
It's
Or
Knock
maybe-
at the Cabin is the movie.
Knock
yeah,
at the
Knock at the
Cabin.
Cabin. That's it. Thank you.
Maybe each episode will begin with like a shaking of an 8 ball, and that'll be like the
and it
episode title.
zooms in like
Yeah.
yes, like a
Like the door opening in the Outer Limits or something.
yeah, or the space void,
In Twilight Zone.
or the beginning of every Garth Marenghi's Dark Place. I wish they would bring that back for another, something. Because those 6 episodes were great. Okay, moving on. You put something about Trigon.
Trigun. I mean, I was mostly just trying to fill out the news.
That's fair.
But Trigun's coming back for another season.
Right.
Yeah, the remake reboot season
Yeah.
series that people talked they didn't like.
Some people liked it. It was divisive, I think.
Because it was different from the
Yeah.
source material.
That
Yeah.
and the animation style was kind of more that CGI anime look.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
And it didn't have Millie, but now it's going to have Millie.
Yeah, Millie and
Oh.
Wolfwood. It's
Yeah.
gonna be like the classic kind of cast.
I think Wolfwood was in the
Was it?
first season.
I didn't watch the new one.
I only watched a couple episodes, and then I stopped paying for Crunchyroll. So
No, fair. No, that's fair. Yeah, I mean, hey, if they stopped the reboot series on, like, without the entire story being told, you might as well wrap it up.
yeah,
Yeah, why not? Let's see. Quantic Dream.
Yeah, Quantic Dream. David Cage made a announcement or something.
Unfortunately.
some kind of news post or blog or something that said two things. One, they're working on a multiplayer like
Action game.
action game.
Which is something they don't do.
No, it's not what they're known for.
No, they've done it once.
Oh no!
Omicron, the Nomad
That
Soul.
was a multiplayer.
It wasn't,
No, but
it
it
was
wasn't-
an action game.
Oh,
But
It
it was but it wasn't like a visual novel.
It wasn't just an action game.
it was.
It was a little bit of everything,
It was
and
a
none of
mess.
it's good.
It was a mess starring David Bowie.
It's fun to make fun of though.
Yeah, yeah. I got that game for free online when David Bowie passed years ago. I have it. We could play it if we wanted to.
Oh, I've had it for years. Yeah,
Yeah.
Still
'Cause
paid too much for it.
because it's a wild and difficult to play game. But darn it, if it's not very interesting,
It's interesting. I am of the opinion that you can't have a point and click elements in a 3D open world game because finding one little thing in an entire landscape it goes from being fun to being tedious.
Yes.
In my opinion.
Yes, I fully agree with that.
So yeah, they're doing an action game, which is going to be interesting.
it's a like online multiplayer live service thing about wizards with the worst name that I've heard in a long time.
Okay, I haven't heard the name of this, so let's hear it.
Spellcasters Chronicles. Yes,
A lot of hard consonants in that.
a lot
That's
of
hard to-
S's at the
That's hard
S
to
at the
say,
end of
yeah.
both. I
Yeah.
think you want either Spellcaster Chronicles or Spellcasters Chronicle.
Yeah. Yeah, you're absolutely
Yeah,
right.
it sounds like you're lisping.
Yeah.
Spellcasters.
It's like listening to Cobra Commander talk.
Or Daffy Duck.
I was going to say Daffy Duck. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, hey, try something different. You know, why not?
I guess
But what is the other one?
they're still working on that Star Wars
I
game.
really thought they had lost
Yeah.
the IP rights to that
I
one.
heard that I could have sworn I heard that it was canceled, but it turns out it's not. They're still working on it.
I thought it was
somehow.
canceled when they had all that legal trouble.
Yeah, you'd think Disney would want to distance themselves, but I
yeah.
guess not.
Well, I guess the Star Wars universe needs one
You know-
more female protagonist with short hair.
You can fire James Gunn for making bad tweets 20 years ago,
But
but the stuff that Quantic Dream did, oh, don't worry about it.
yeah. David Cage is. We've talked about it on the show.
Yeah,
before.
how
we
we
have belabored the point.
I
of-
am not the
of
big.
not liking this weird Frenchman.
His Belgian.
Oh, is he Belgian?
I mean, he speaks French, but he's Belgian.
I mean, they speak French in Belgium.
Yes, yes. But
Oh no, he's from Tintin Land.
yes, yeah.
He's from the land of the Jean-Claude Van Dammes.
It's true.
You can't say that on stream. Jean-Claude gosh darn.
Gosh darn.
Yeah.
Wasn't Christopher Lambert also from Belgium?
Somewhere, yeah, I believe so.
Jeez.
There can only be one. He had learned English specifically, like, just to do the Highlander.
You know, I'm kind of excited for the Highlander reboot.
I am too.
With Henry
The more I
Cavill.
see
Why
about
not?
it,
Yeah.
yeah, why not?
Let's see here. So a new Avatar game is coming out.
Yeah, tell me about it, Josh.
So there is an Avatar 2D fighting game coming out called Avatar Legends.
Has there ever been an Avatar game that was good?
No.
No.
I didn't think so. Also, we have to clarify what Avatar we're talking about
Yes,
because you always do.
the Avatar, The Last Airbender,
Not Blue Cats.
not Blue Cats.
Although I would take a Blue Cats fighting game. I think it would be jank as hell, but it would be great.
I wish James Cameron would make a different movie.
Yeah.
He's made a lot of banger movies back in the day, but now he's stuck in the
He's
Avatar minds
the
for the
Blue
rest
Cat
of his
mines.
life.
Yeah.
Maybe he's linked in like with their weird tear.
He's
hair
drifting
tails.
or whatever
Yeah.
they called it with the a Blue Cat tail has suctioned onto him like
like a
how
Matrix plug.
or like how they ride the animals
Yes.
in those movies. But yeah, Avatar Legends. I watched the gameplay, the reveal trailer, and it's definitely still in alpha. Some of the animations are still it's a little rough,
Yeah.
but it looks good.
I mean, if you're gonna make an Avatar game, a fighting game does make sense
yeah, it's like built for fighting
because it's
games.
very much like martial arts epic kind of thing.
I would make a JRPG style game, but that's just me.
Oh sure. Well, I mean, it would work for that as
That
well.
would also work, but
But if you're going to do like a high action kind of thing, yeah, fighting game is where.
Can you
where would go.
imagine making little parties of all the different
Oh yeah,
guys?
Yeah. Well, this fighting game actually has a tiny bit of that in it because it is. It looks and acts like it is a 2v2 or 3v3, like a Marvel vs. Capcom, but it is a 1v1 with assists that you can choose, and depending on what assists you choose, not only do you get their like special move pop in, but they influence your normals and specials on all the other attacks. So, if you're playing two characters, but you have different assist characters, will play slightly differently. Which also means I guarantee the Cabbage Man is going
he
to
has
be
to
one
be.
of the assists.
He has to be.
Yeah.
There are so many goofy, weird side characters.
Remember when
Zuko and Cabbage Man, instead of fireballs, he throws flaming cabbages.
That'd be awesome.
remember when
great.
Mortal Kombat tried to act like they invented the assist character?
Yeah, and
They made such a big deal
they
about that,
did,
and it's
and
just
it
like
was bad.
games have had that for
Ever.
decades.
The only thing I mean, I like assist characters. I think it's a really cool, and I think it's an opportunity to get characters that are not, say, interesting or fleshed out enough to be a main character on the roster to still be playable.
Like the old lady in Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, like well,
The
that's
old lady
yeah. So they so the most recent
Sindel.
No, it's not Sindel.
In Mortal Kombat 1.
It's Bo Rai Cho.
Oh,
So in the newest, in the lore of the Mortal Kombat games, the universe was reset. Raiden is no longer a
god.
god of thunder. Liu Kang is the god of fire and thunder and time. And he tried to create a like a paradise timeline, basically. And some of the characters ended up different.
Like Raiden and
they came out wrong.
As it turns out, yeah, they came out wrong. But one of the last assists for that game was, you ever seen the movie Shaolin Soccer?
God, I
Yes.
love that movie.
Yeah.
You know the old smoking lady from Shaolin Soccer?
That's Kung Fu Hustle.
Oh, Kung
Yeah.
Fu Hustle. Thank you.
There's
same
no
director, same
soccer.
cast.
There's no
But
soccer in Kung Fu Hustle.
That's true, but it's the same director. It's
The
the same style.
landlord.
The landlord.
The
Well,
landlady.
Bo Rai Cho, the fart man, has been reimagined as a gruff, smoking,
Exactly that
elderly-
character.
Exactly that character. And some of
In
her,
like a soup shop.
in like a soup shop, yes. But that game had characters that are like mocap, the super secret awful background
Meat.
character, Meat, yes. But yeah, I think assist characters are cool, and I think between that and it looks like it's not pixel art, but it is 2D, like almost hand-drawn animation.
Yeah, it's very much in the vein of how the show would look.
Assist characters are cool, but it's too bad no Mortal Kombat character is.
Well, that is, how can you be so bold yet so true?
Why are you booing this man? He's right. But one thing, they call it Avatar Legends, but it looks so far, it looks like most of the characters are from the original Avatar series. And then they threw in Korra from The Legend of Korra.
At least that's who they have done right now.
Yes.
I imagine, chances are, you're right. It will probably be a majority original series characters. The roster will probably have Korra on it. My guess is they're going to be seasonal DLC packs, like most fighting games these days.
Do more in it, yeah.
And you'll probably have like Toph's daughter.
Both of them.
Both of them, and maybe.
Well, they need Bolin and Mako.
Yeah.
The brothers, the Earthbender and Firebender brothers from The Legend of Korra.
I think it would be cool to see them introduce some of the previous avatars, like the Kyoshi, or was that her name?
Kyoshi. There's Kyoshi. There's Yang Shen. She was an Airbender before Aang. They in The Legend of Korra.
I believe it's pronounced Ong.
And Sokka.
Can I physically hit somebody on stream?
Well, I mean, we've talked about Shyamalan. I figured.
Yeah, we've already talked about it once. Yeah,
no.
Even if those previous avatars are the assist characters, that way, power
in
up your element.
In The Legend of Korra, there's like a whole episode where they show the original Avatar. His name was Wan, which translates to one, but.
The original Avatar is the main character of the Ultima franchise, in my eyes.
But I'd like to see maybe some of those. Yeah, you're right. I'd like to see some of those characters.
Even if they're support characters, I think that would be cool.
I could see. I don't know, because I like some of my favorite Avatar characters are the ones who actually don't have any bending powers.
Oh sure. Sure. What was the Kyoshi warrior that Sokka was into?
That is Suki.
Suki, yes. I do know main roster is going to have the acrobat. That is, what's her name's friend? Melee or whatever? No, I'm wrong.
Ty Lee.
Ty Lee, that's the one, yes.
The one that would do the
acrobatic jumping around.
That could also hit the pressure points and stop your bending and paralyze you.
And that is a great mechanic for a fighting game. A special that turns off other players' specials for a few seconds. That's a great concept.
Which if they do that, they should
put Bender in the game. The greatest Bender of all, Bender.
He's a metal bender.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the new Futurama episodes have been hit or miss.
I still haven't watched the last 2 seasons.
Sure. In
it's
other
hit or
news,
miss.
The sky is blue.
It's hit or miss.
Honestly, and I might be wrong about this, but I think they've been hit or miss since they came back with the TV movies that they then chopped up into episodes.
Oh, like Bender's Big Game.
Beast with a Million Backs.
There's Bender's Game, Bender's Big Score, The Beast with a Billion Backs, and
I really didn't like The Beast with a Billion Backs.
I'm sorry it made you uncomfortable.
And it did make me uncomfortable. I just didn't like it.
That's the one with the tentacles, right?
That's the one with the tentacles.
Yeah, that one's kind of
Yeah. But no, this game looks really good.
But Pirate Bender was good though. I like
Pirate Bender was
in that
one.
I like Pirate Bender.
Yeah, that one is good. Okay. Let's talk about comics for a minute.
Yeah, comic books. Let's go.
So DC announced a bunch of new number ones.
Again.
Yeah, and the rumor is in about a year there's going to be another big cross comic title event that's going to reboot everything to number ones again.
They have to do it every 10 years.
Well, because number ones sell. There's usually a big bump, so it's how you artificially inflate your sales.
It's also how they update characters for newer readers, because you can't stick in the 30s or in Marvel's case in the 60s forever.
Why not?
I mean, you could, but
yeah.
But also, it kind of doesn't make sense that Punisher would be a Vietnam War veteran.
No, he's a Operation Iraqi Freedom veteran now. Same with Tony Stark. He was one of those
when he was in a cave with a box of rocks.
Yep,
a box of scraps.
Box of scraps.
With a box of scraps.
That would be even more impressive if he built it out of rocks.
He becomes he builds a thing armor. He just glues a bunch of rocks all over his body.
Again,
It's
like an Avatar.
This doesn't help my heart condition, but I look cool.
Like when Toph would make rock armor.
Yes.
But no, yeah.
No, there's some new number ones, and they're going with some
Weird
kind of
pulls, and I love
weird
it.
Pulls. Etrigan the Demon is getting one. Deathstroke is getting one. Zatanna,
Why Deathstroke?
because he is,
I know he was a big member of the Suicide Squad there for a while.
because he is the easiest to explain antithesis of Batman.
He's so
he's
cool.
basically
He's
Batman,
so
but
cool.
but bad, because they don't want to explain Prometheus.
But he's also genetically modified. He's not like Batman.
Batman has trained himself to peak human
Condition.
Deathstroke was injected with a super soldier serum to make him peak human. So again, the antithesis of Batman.
Yeah, he didn't work for it.
He didn't work for it.
Yeah.
He just did it. One used gun, one does not use gun.
Even though original Batman did use gun.
Well, sure.
One is Rob Liefeld character, one is Batman.
Oh, speaking of Batman stuff, this wasn't on the board, but have you seen anything about the Absolute Batman, the Absolute DC
I didn't know
line?
if we wanted to talk about this or not.
Yeah, I'm going to bring it up. So the Absolute DC line is like
A separate universe.
separate universe. It's what Marvel did with the Ultimate
Yeah,
line.
it's Marvel.
And
Ultimate.
Batman has been the biggest selling one, the one that's been getting a lot of traction.
Because it's Batman.
yeah,
This Batman has legit powers now.
Yep.
He was permanently enhanced by Bane's venom.
Yeah,
Venom
and I
juice.
saw a picture recently, and I'm not sure if it's Bane or Batman, but he looks like Bane with all the like the venom tubes and stuff, but he has like a Batman cowl.
Yeah. So in this version, the Bane venom, at least that one that was injected into Bruce Wayne, who
Construction
in this
worker,
universe is
construction worker Bruce Wayne.
and there's a whole background to that. I'll get to in a second.
Yeah.
But it's like pseudo Hulk stuff where he's naturally kind of a
He's a big dude.
but he will Hulk out and the venom will like present himself, and like his suit like gains spikes on the shoulders and like he gets physically larger and kind of goes into a berserk mode
He
kind
is
of thing.
jacked.
Yes. And plus his Batman logo on his chest is
A
really
battle axe.
It's a battle axe that he can pull off of his chest and start swinging around. It's actually kind of cool. But no, the reason behind the Absolute Universe is it is a spinoff of the main line, because Darkseid created a pocket universe where all of the heroes didn't have their heroic backstories. There is something key removed from every single character. Wonder Woman did not grow up on Themyscira. She grew up in hell, and she is like a warrior of hell.
That's quite different.
Superman came to Earth as a 20-something instead of as a baby.
So he's kind of more like Supergirl.
Kind of more like Supergirl, yes. But he, and his parents were former scientists, but had been drummed out of the Science Corps, and they worked in the Kryptonian mines. They were miners. Batman doesn't have money. He grew up poor on the streets, basically.
And he takes care of his sick mother.
The Flash, there was something with the Flash. All the main characters.
He's actually really slow.
Yeah. So the Green Lanterns, there are 5 of them that share the powers, and they're all they're all based on the main characters.
And they all live in one apartment, and they do not get along.
I mean, if I lived with Guy Gardner, I wouldn't get along with him either.
Yeah. But none of them were chosen. It was an accident. So none of them have the willpower. None of them have the personality type to be a Green Lantern. They've stripped the brashness, the boldness out of them. So it's an interesting take, but
They're neither brave nor bold.
They're neither brave nor bold. Yeah. And none of them have ever seen that Squidward painting.
The bold and brash.
Bold and brash, yeah.
More like belongs in the trash. Did I tell you that hangs in my house
Oh, really?
as a canvas painting?
Nice.
I used to have one too.
You did, yeah. I remember that. Okay, we're getting close on time, so let's pick like 1 or 2 more things to talk about.
Did we want to talk about the sad news?
Yeah, let's get out of the way. So there have been some celebrity deaths, and we don't usually bring up celebrity deaths, but these are 2 pretty big ones, and one for us kind of a big one. Let's talk about Itagaki first.
Itagaki, the game designer that did the Dead or Alive, franchise, the Ninja Gaiden franchise.
Pretty punk rocker kind of guy.
Speaking of bold and brash, he was.
He
was basically Japanese leather-clad rock star.
Yeah.
He was gaming's rock star, basically, yeah. But he passed.
Yeah, recently. They didn't say how or why, but
I didn't hear anything, but it was fairly sudden.
I think I read it was a disease.
No.
Yeah, well, that makes sense. But I just wish he would have been able to get one more Dead or Alive game, solid Dead or Alive game.
He doesn't. He didn't work at.
Oh, that's true.
At Tecmo, Koei
That's
Tecmo
true.
anymore. But
Yeah.
it would have been nice to get
One more under his belt before.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because ever since he left Koei Tecmo, he kind of had a hard time
he did.
getting one off the ground. It was a bummer that he didn't get to.
It was, yeah. Next up, Ace Frehley of Kiss.
Yep, legendary guitarist.
Yeah.
Even though it is his own admission to say he wasn't that good of a technical guitarist,
No.
but he did inspire a lot of great ones.
Hello, Toronto!
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, that time he was so blitzed out of his mind that he said Toronto at a Chicago concert. That's what that clip's from.
Yeah.
But yeah, he passed. That's a bummer.
Honestly, I'm surprised it wasn't Gene first.
Gene will never die. He's going to live to be 120 years old.
Like Keith Richards.
Out of spite.
Yeah, so he's too spiteful to die.
Listen, the only time he will finally die is when he can make money off of it.
Yeah.
And the third one here, this one, not a lot of folks would know this one off bat, but a guy named Ed Williams, who's an actor, we would know him best as the science guy, the tech guy for the original Naked Gun movies and Police Squad show. He's the one that would come up with the gadgets and everything. And in the old Police Squad shows, whenever they introduced him for the episode, because he was in almost every episode, he would be like doing science experiments with a kid and send the kid home with some kind of joke thing like, "Now, Timmy, next time you come in for our science test, for our science class, be sure to bring in what you found under your mother's bed."
Yeah, something like that.
Boom, jokes
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
In fact, the first one that they introduced, they were testing out, the distance of what a witness said a gun was fired from, based on where it probably did come from, and he did it by shooting through VHS copies of Barbara Walters interviews.
I've seen that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. You see, at this range, it stops right when she asked what kind of tree you would be. So yeah, and he's also was on a bunch of old Perry Mason shows from back in the day with Raymond Burr and stuff like that.
Yep.
So yeah, sorry to see them all go.
Diane Keaton also.
And Diane Keaton, yes, we should have added that. But yeah, that was a big one. And she had been working right up until the end. I believe she had cancer. And it was like pretty quick from what I believe, but like she had a couple movies come out a few years ago, so she kind of worked all the way to the end. It should have been Woody Allen, but
yeah,
we unfortunately we got Diane Keaton. But you'll all be missed.
we're in the wrong timeline.
We are in the wrong timeline, absolutely. We got time for one more, and I'm going to leave it up to you guys to pick one, and let's make it a good one.
There's a Jetsons movie in the works.
Jetsons movie.
Except it feels like there always is a Jetsons movie in the works.
Always. Ever since the Flintstones movie was made back in the day. But this one,
Halle Berry's first movie.
The sequel.
No, the first one.
That's right. She wasn't in Viva Rock Vegas. She was in the first one.
She's in the first one. She's the secretary.
She was Kyle MacLachlan's secretary. That's right.
John Goodman's most regretted film role.
I believe it.
He hates it.
I believe it. I'm sure Rick Moranis didn't like it either. But
the movie that made him retire.
I know I've seen at least the first one. I could not tell you a single thing about it. I don't remember it at all.
It was like construction fraud or something like that.
It's corporate greed, and they promote Fred as kind of like the
Patsy.
face,
As a fall guy.
As the fall guy to like blame everything on when everything went bad and they stole from the company and whatever.
Yeah,
it's a very meh premise.
Yeah.
What a thrilling plot line for
a Flintstones. But then again,
It's
what
the
can you
Flintstones.
do with the Flintstones?
You don't make a movie.
You don't make a movie. That's true. Well, at least it wasn't the second one where they had Alan Cummings as the Great Gazoo.
Well, I mean, you had to have Gazoo in there if you're doing the sequel.
Did you? Did you have to? Really? I would rather have Captain Caveman show up
True.
and Pebbles and Bam Bam be teens, like that one show where they were teens.
Oh, that's a bad one.
Yeah.
That one time when Fred and Barney hung out with the Thing,
With the thing.
they could have put the Thing in the movie.
Yep.
They could rock out together.
Well, all media companies are owned by Disney these days. They could.
Yeah.
They could. Why not?
Anyway, so
Jetsons.
rumors are floating around that a Jetsons movie may actually get off the ground.
Yep.
And the other part of that rumor is Jim Carrey might be playing George Jetson.
He is in talks.
He's in talks.
I thought that he had retired once and then came back for the Sonic
For
movies.
Eggman.
For Eggman. And he does a great job as Eggman, I think.
Oh yeah,
think
I love
he
I
still
love Jim
has it.
Carrey, and he was also Ivor.
Yeah, he was. Yes, yeah. Well, I'm kind of saying a collective
Yeah,
robot.
yeah.
I think Jim Carrey is too interesting to be George Jetson.
I hate to say it, I think he's too old to be George Jetson.
That too.
Yeah. I think, George needs to be kind of just the normal guy that everything... He needs to be the straight man.
Yeah,
and Jim Carrey is not the straight
He's
man.
the everyman of the future. That's the
Yes.
whole point.
Yeah. Wacky
And
things
slapstick
happen around
happens.
him.
Yeah.
Yes.
And he gets frustrated about those things. Jim Carrey, you can't make... Yeah, I don't think it'd work. Although I do want to see Danny DeVito as Mr. Spacely.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Spacely Sprockets.
Yep.
Jetson! I'm the trash man!
Cast
Also, I just loved Danny
cast them
DeVito.
all. Do we have time to cast all of the Jetsons?
If we can rattle through them quick, Elroy.
I feel like they would get to some generic
Yeah, just
kid
get a
actor.
kid.
Just get some
Just
kid.
get a kid.
Okay, what celebrity, what's a hot celebrity debutante would play Judy Jetson?
Enid from Wednesday. I can't.
Yeah.
Emma Myers.
Yeah, I was going to say, what's the, Sydney Sweeney?
Too old.
That doesn't matter. Okay, Jane, his wife.
Jane, his wife.
Again, you'd want to kind of pseudo stunt cast it, because that's what it's all going to be, is stunt casting.
Can we do a Jennifer Lawrence?
I think we could do a Jennifer Lawrence. Jim Carrey would no longer work. Well, I mean,
yeah, he
it
never
doesn't
worked to
matter, but he
begin
never
with,
worked
I
to
don't
begin
think.
with. Who would you cast as your George Jetson? Hey, tell me your George. Give me your George, guys.
Oh my God,
Jonah Hill.
No.
No. Like a current day, like skinny.
Why did my brain go to John Hamm?
Too old.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
kind
I
of too
suppose.
old.
I suppose. But someone who
We want
does
like a
have
young adult. Like, well, he got a teenager, so it'd be a late 20s, early 30s.
Yeah. Pushing, you could push it to 40. I think you could push it to early middle age. But I think you need someone that has done comedy and can do comedy, but is more well known for can also play the stoic, because you need the good balance between the two.
I think Cavill would be too conventionally handsome.
Also too old.
Bill Hader.
Yes.
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 Bill Hader,
got
because
it.
yeah.
Or the Last Man on Earth guy,
Will Forte.
Will Forte. He's
Nah.
a little too silly.
He's a
but
little
it
too
would
silly.
work. He could do it.
I like
But
Bill
Hader
Hader.
is- yeah, Bill Hader would
I think
be the
Hader
one.
would be perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, last casting, Rosie the Robot. They've got to be sassy. Oh, God, Wanda Sykes.
Yeah.
Wanda Sykes. You got it, sassy with a recognizable voice and can give it out to people.
But the accent, though, she's got kind of like a.
It doesn't have to be a one-to-one transition.
That's true.
They it's an adaptation.
I would
not
say
a copy.
either Wanda Sykes or Melissa McCarthy would be terrible.
No, she's too silly.
She doesn't have a
Not
recognizable
sassy.
voice
Yeah.
without seeing the face.
Yeah.
You need someone with a very unique voice.
That's why I think it's Natasha Lyonne.
Lyonne would be really good. Again,
Can Frank Welker be Astro?
oh, without a doubt, he would have to be.
Well, Astro doesn't talk.
No, yeah, he does. He kind of does like a Scooby thing.
He
Kinda.
does an even thicker Scooby.
He doesn't really talk. Oh yeah,
He does. He does.
Yeah,
Does Astro talk?
Yes.
yeah.
Sort of. Yes.
Jetson.
He's not as he's not as, he doesn't hold conversation like Scooby.
He doesn't walk on his hind legs like Scooby-Doo does sometimes, but he does talk.
But I don't think he says words.
He does. I can guarantee he says words.
Everybody, call in to the hotline and let us know, does
Astro
talk? And with that, we should probably go ahead and wrap up the show. You have been listening to Nerd Overload. Thank you very much for tuning in. You can find us each and every day over at nerdoverload.com.
You can also send us your suggestions, comments to the email. It's staff@nerdoverload.com.
You can give us a call on the Nerd Overload hotline. The number for that's 412-345-1413. Leave us a message and we'll play it on the show.
Yep, absolutely. Hey, give us your Astro. If
Yeah.
Astro does in fact talk, give us your Astro. You can find all of our back episodes on various podcast apps, including Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, and YouTube. We stream every Friday on Twitch, twitch.tv/nerdoverload. Plus, we stream during the week now, in various points and times. It happens.
No real schedule, just kind of when we're feeling it.
You know what? Sometimes you just get in the mood to stream.
Have your notifications on.
I was going to try to maybe do Wednesdays.
Wednesdays? Okay. I am a couple of standard assets designs away from being able to get back to the laundry streams on Monday. So hopefully Monday. Finally, I'd like to thank Parker for helping us find news articles for the show, who will be on the show next week to talk about his 31 for 31 spooky movies. And David Pencil for our intro and outro. So again, thank you all for tuning in, and we will be back next week.
I still haven't found it.
Reach her out!
Oh, yeah, I guess he does.
Yeah.
Don't doubt us.